3 kids, ages
Keep you busy.
yeah, 15, 11, and 8. So they're a handful, and I work full time. So my life is really consists of going to work and then coming home and taking care of the kids and dividing my time among those two things. About a month ago, I had severe pain on my upper right side where I was literally up all night in tears, just unable to move. And when I saw the doctor or the dentist, she said I'd have to get it pulled. My family has a history of having very soft teeth, and I have many crowns already in place. I had already had multiple teeth that needed to be pulled, and so to me it was a logical decision to go ahead with the all-on-4 and just come up with a solution that was going to be more long-term and wasn't going to keep me in the dentist chair constantly over the next few years of getting individual teeth fixed. I was concerned at the time about the cost for the all-on-4 or to do the replacement. I wanted to get it done. There was no question at all that I wanted to do it. It was just a matter of finding the resources to be able to go ahead with the procedure.
Do you remember a time when you liked your teeth or were happy with the way your teeth felt and looked?
Not for a long time. Really, I don't. Maybe not since I was high school age, perhaps. I try to take care of my teeth. Maybe my general hygiene could have been better. But I think that my teeth, despite all the efforts I put in, I'm still having issues with them. And that's why I feel like it wasn't something I could just reverse by just maintaining good hygiene. It was something where my teeth were just soft.
What is your favorite food?
Oh gosh, pizza. Primarily that's one of my favorites. Maybe a steak or something like that. Although I try to avoid eating that lately because of my teeth. I try to avoid anything too crunchy or too hard that I can eat. I have had instances where I've bitten into things and the teeth have broken. So I'm very nervous about eating anything that's hard candy would be a great example. I think I was eating the last time I had a tooth issue. I was eating something that I bit into it and one of my front crowns came out. At first I wasn't chewing in the back, and then when the front crown fell out, I was worried about chewing in the front, and it started to get to the point where there was just nowhere in my mouth where I felt secure chewing, that it wasn't going to impact a tooth. So I am very careful about what I eat and more so what part of my mouth I use to chew. Originally had the crowns put on right before I got married in the front because cosmetically as well, but my front teeth were deteriorating and it was very physically unattractive. So I had the crowns put on prior to my wedding, which was nice because I had these nice new teeth. But now it's been 17 years since I've been married, and those crowns are starting to slip and not stay in. So understanding that I had to redo those as well, it just seemed logical to come up with a more permanent solution. I think I didn't realize at the time that I had gotten my crowns on that they don't last as long as I thought. I guess I was under the impression that I would have those for a long, long time, and then when they started to give me problems about 10 years later, I was told that no, they don't last forever, and you usually need to have them replaced. And in my mind, it was looking at the individual tooth and all the work that would need to be done on each tooth compared to this procedure that would give me an opportunity to do kind of a one-time fix that would keep me from not only the cost of each tooth getting repaired, but the time I would sit in a dentist chair, the time I would miss work, the time that I would miss with family, having to have all of those different procedures done. So for me, it was about the long term. I've got a long career ahead of me, and cosmetically, I wanted it to look appropriate. I didn't want looking ahead at my career, I wanted to be able to feel that I was presentable, I could smile and maintain that appearance, and I was very concerned. So I think even though I'm a little bit younger, I find that the cosmetic side of it and the health side of it is really important because this is the time now to start to correct it. I've also been concerned about just the effects that the decay is having on my overall health, and that's in my mouth, and I really, at this stage in my life, want to get that out. And
is there anything that you're concerned about, or as you go into it, or what's going through your mind?
A little nervous about the recovery. I am just concerned about how much the pain will persist and what I'll be able to eat and how long it'll be before I'm able to eat certain foods.
How's your husband done as far as being supportive or concerned?
He's been great. He has seen me through so many dental procedures, and he has seen me in pain, and he has seen what I've gone through. He said, I know you need to get this done, and I know it's important. He's been extremely supportive in helping me to get here, to being able to finally go ahead with it. So it's been really nice. He's been very supportive of it. Yeah, he knows it's important to me. He's happy to see how happy I am now that we're going through with it. Well, I'm just very excited about the procedure and excited to look in the mirror when it's done. And, I'm excited to be able to smile with some confidence again, and really not just smile, but open my mouth and not worry that, you can see more of the issues. Just to know that I can feel that confidence that if I laugh, or I don't have to cover my mouth when I laugh, which is something I do today.